So we have FIDE Master Calvin Klaasen with us for an interview. How are you doing, Calvin?
I'm good. Just exhausted from the tournament. It's been fun though, so can't really complain other than a bit of my own play, but tournament was fun.
Yeah, I heard a big sigh there. In the last game you were playing against Watu. We were watching closely. What are your thoughts on the game? Do you think you had any chances?
Yeah, usually with me and Watu, it's seesaw up and down, like at least with my emotions. So at the beginning, it was almost like a repeat from the Moya where I tried to catch him with a surprise and opening, and then he plays something I don't understand, and then I think for 30 minutes, and then I'm nervous, and then things start to happen. So I thought that he was at some point way better out of the opening, and then he made some inaccuracies, and all of a sudden going into the end game where I started equalizing on the clock, I felt like I had chances to win, and I think I misplayed my end game a bit. So I would say a fair result, but both of us had chances.
Do you think you threw Watu off by playing the Caro-Kann?
Oh yes, I think I've been playing at the Moya. I played the French against him.
Oh wow!
French Caro-Kann.
Okay.
So I'm not really playing it well, but I'm doing enough just to throw him off a bit. Yeah. So Watu's prep, sometimes you need to dodge it.
Yeah, you had that knight e2. Was it g4 he played at some stage? Or
Yeah,
in the
g4.
opening?
Yeah, knight c3 kind of signals that you're gonna go g4.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of just deciding, do I go f6 or c5? So yeah, but okay. When I saw g4 coming, I knew Watu was coming out for blood. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some results that maybe he wanted to make sure he was relentless going forward in the tournament, just to end on some sort of equal footing with his rating, which makes sense.
No, Watu always goes for blood. When we play, it's never a dull moment.
I have to ask about the French game. I remember I played Watu in 2016 where I was playing the black pieces. I played the French. He played the wing gambit against me. What line did he play against you?
In this game? Oh, in the French. Oh,
yes.
The French. So we played the French 2 times. This time at the Moya, he played some gambit. So we played some advanced variation. And then when I took on d4, so usually with white on bishop, white played bishop d3. So usually white just takes back and you sack the pawn. I don't know what's it called.
Yeah, I forgot also, but I know what you're talking about. That like poison pawn, like you don't really want to take it.
I'm thinking for like 20 minutes whether I should accept the pawn, and then when I captured, he just castled and allowed me to take even further.
Take on c3.
So it's always some random weird Watu sacks and I have to defend, and that's the storyline basically.
Yeah.
But at the SA Close 2017, was it 2015? You played
I love this memory.
You played the wing gambit against me as well.
At the Closed?
Yeah.
The respect, or rather the disrespect, I'm joking.
Yeah, he loves to play.
You got to add that little note in there. But you have been teammates and you've been, friendly rivals for ages. But I guess, right at the end there, while I was ending the stream, we saw some kerfuffle over the board. You guys were passionately talking about something, and we were supposed to give you your privacy, so I'm sorry about that. We caught a little bit of the kerfuffle. We didn't hear anything, but people will, talk about what that could have been about. Don't worry, I'll spread some really bad rumors, and it'll get some good traction on Twitter later.
Cool. If you don't mind.
Okay, Calvin, I do want to talk about the year ahead. You're doing a lot of coaching, and you're also playing a lot. Do you have aspirations to be a part of the Olympia team going to Budapest, Hungary this year? And also, how much are you coaching? How many students do you have? I'm asking a lot of questions, but I'll remind you as you go. So tell me.
Yes, looking forward to 2024. So yes, I'm coaching full time, and I have a full program throughout my weekly schedule. So quite a bit of students, but I have to kind of do that and try to improve at chess at the same time. Which I will admit, I think I don't know what the percentage of players is that fell for that trap, but during COVID I kind of slipped up. So. I'm kind of doing a bit of damage control and not being as crisp and oiled as I've been in the past. So kind of my mission is just to get back on track playing wise as well. And this tournament is actually a good I would say catalyst to just get going with work. For me personally, I love playing, and the more I play, then I think I improve. So if there's tournaments far and wide, like from COVID times, then I struggle a bit. And I guess it has to do with discipline, though. So you should just buckle down and work at it, work online or do training and so on. But for me, yes, 2024, improve my chess. And make the Olympia team, definitely. Big question mark on when the close is going to happen, but
Putting it out there.
Everybody needs to just be ready. They're going to throw you with an invite randomly, and then you should probably be ready for it. So
I heard it's starting tomorrow.
Okay, I must still check my emails.
All right.
Yeah.
So you want to make the Olympiad team. You're playing a lot, and there's a very unfair question that I actually asked another player. If you had a choice between coaching and playing, and you could only pick one, which one would it be?
Okay. I don't see why that's an unfair question. It's quite easy. I'll have to play.
Okay, so through and through.
Look, of course, I love coaching. That's my work. But if you had to decide work, play, I'm playing chess. So
Yeah.
I
remember.
Even though playing chess is kind of like work as well, but it's more fun. Yeah.
Yes, of course. No, I would definitely second that. Playing is more fun. You get to focus on yourself a little bit more.
Yeah.
You got done really dirty at the previous zonal tournament. You won 100%. You won it. You deserve the international master title. What was your reaction to hearing the news of not being able to gain that title? And does it push you a little bit more to try and push for that title?
Okay, so that zonal tournament happened about 2 years ago, right?
It was 2022.
Yeah. So I don't think they've hosted it again as of yet. I don't know why. But of course, it was a big letdown. In fact, so already mixed emotions during the tournament because we traveled to Lesotho, and then when we got there, then first technical meeting, the arbiter says there's no title being available. So now you play the event, you don't know what you're playing for. There's rumors it might still happen. So at the end of the day, it was a emotional roller coaster. I always wanted to win this event, so I did win it, even though it was kind of like a COVID tournament as well. But I was happy to win it, and of course it's a huge letdown, and I think that also kind of made me take a step back and just take my foot off the pedal chess-wise. I think I took a huge break there because I was disappointed, but okay, you have to get back up, so what can you do?
True, there was a little silver lining though. You got an invite to the tournament in the UAE.
Yes.
What tournament was that, and how did you perform there?
So that was the Sharjah tournament, Sharjah Masters. I did get an invite for that. That was cool, even though I missed out at the top section by like 5 rating points.
No.
So actually the bottom seed guy there was rated lower than me, but he was a local, so okay. But I got to play in the challenges section, and I did reasonable until the end, and then I fizzled out. So it was not the tournament that I wanted, but it was a great experience. It was wonderfully hosted by them, the organizers, and I got to see a lot of top players, and just to see Nihal Sarin and Abdu Satorov and all of these guys walk around and play. It was an amazing experience. And of course, besides that event that I got invited to from the zonals that I won, I managed to go and play in the African Champs, when was it, last year as well, because you get an invite for that. So okay, there was a couple of things that did benefit me.
Okay.
I guess you need to see the positive side in anything, so I can't complain on that.
Yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel. And one last question until you are a free man. So you said during the Sharjah Masters, the second half of the tournament or so, you fizzled out. So maybe I wanted to talk about chess stamina as a whole. How do you maintain that? Do you do some like exercising before a tournament, or what sort of preparation in terms of chess fitness do you do?
Well, I think there's a couple of things that you need to do, which I think I need to work at myself, which everybody says is the cliche. You have to go to gym, you have to be fit. Victor Korsnoy said that you need to walk. He said that was his secret. He walked a lot. So just any physical exercise, I think, is very important to stay fit for the game. And then also playing enough online, but also doing your calculation exercises. You'll hear what to also say. Every time when I know the last couple of tournaments when I did bad, and it's been a few of them, then I'm sitting in the prize giving and what you're sitting in the prize giving, and I did bad, and meanwhile he's also doing bad, and then we had the same conversation over and over, and then he just asked me, did you do your calculation exercises? And then I just scratched my head. So so I would say calculation exercises and just playing regularly online. And of course, maybe if you have someone that's passionate, that's also at the PC level to play training games with. And of course, the physical.
The physical aspect. Well, thank you so much, Calvin, for your time. And I hope you are happy with your performance as a whole from this tournament. We're excited to see you at some more tournaments this year. And good luck.
Thank you so much, Jesse.
Yeah.